how's it going? My name's John McLennan, and I'm here with GuitarControl.com. Hope you're having a great day. And today's lesson is on a song called Paying the Cost to Be the Boss. And these are just some classic B.B. King licks. I'm going to break down the whole intro solo to this song and show you how to play rhythm as well so you can play through the entire song. Be sure to click the link below so you can get the tab and follow along with this video. And then let's zoom in and break it down. The recording for reference here is the best of B.B. King. And this is Paying the Cost to Be the Boss, the opening solo for the intro. Starts with your first finger on the 7th fret of the 2nd string. So you're going to go 7, 9, and then 7, 9 with a bend, a full step bend. So it's a triplet beginning on beat 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the first phrase. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. And that second phrase is 9 on the first string, a bend up, release, 7, 9, 7, 9. And the last 9 is played real light, like. Sometimes I might just play that note and then touch this. Almost like a hammer-on. But it's kind of like a ghost note or that sort of thing. 2, 3. So that's 9, 7, 7, 7. Really cool little phrase there. Each little lick is just a nugget, you know, little gold nugget of blues playing. So this is a common thing that B.B. does a lot. He'll play like the root on the first string, and then he'll play it again on the 2nd string. It's the same note, but it sounds a little, you know, when you go down one string, the timbre changes just a little bit. It gets a little fatter sounding because you're on a thicker string, even though it's still just B here and B here. You can hear how it sounds different. You know, he'll do licks like stuff like that. Freddie King did that a lot too. It's just a typical blues idiom. So after 7, you go up to 12, then 10 on the first string, 12 on the 2nd string. So we've got, and then back to 12 there. So I'm going to do the first 3 measures. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3. And whenever you're sitting on a note, B.B.'s got this just ridiculous vibrato that it's just like, sit there for days trying to sound that way and still can't get it right, but you can try, you know. He's just got that hummingbird thing, you know, hummingbird vibrato. Okay, measure 4, and again, if you're having trouble with this, click the link with the tab so you can follow along. And this would be a bend on the 12th fret, first string, to the natural 12, 10, 12. Again, just a real great blues phrase. You could just take a couple notes of each bit of the solo and you could build a whole solo with that. And then you take your 2nd finger and you play 13 on the 3rd string. Then you go 13, 12 on the 2nd string, 15 bend. And that's just kind of a subtle, like a half-step bend, or, you know, just microtonal blues bend. So classic BB-isms here. You know, this is, I call this area the BB box. That kind of thing. Where you get those BB King licks. It's basically just where your first finger is here on the root, on the second string. It's where, you know, that kind of, he plays a lot of licks and bends off that position. So that's a nice little phrase, sliding into 13, 12, 15, little blues trill, 12, 13, 12, and then 12 again, plucks that note, bends 15. So let's see, let's back up here. I'll do these two phrases, or three phrases here. One, two. So starting on beat 2 there. 1, 2, 3. So that's another cool thing. You got the 12th fret here on the second string, and on beat 2 you go, and you kind of just again, kind of a ghost note thing. It's like, have to find out exactly what that's called, whether you would call that a hammer-on, or have to research that. But to me, I feel like it's like a ghost note. Like he almost didn't play it. It was like the note was about to die, and then he just, you know, got another note out of it. Such a cool sound. So what I'm doing is I'm playing my first finger here, and then I'm just hammering onto that note, bending it up, and then kind of cutting it off. So 1, 2. And then same thing again. This is a classic BB thing. 14, bend up, bend down, pull off. 13, 12, 14 with like a slight lift. Again, that kind of ghosting. And then he repeats that phrase again, which is nice. He starts to get a little theme, but he like continues it. So here's motif number 1. 4, 1. So that's 14 up, pulling off to 12. 13 on the third string. 12, 14, 12, 13, 12. So 1. Again, adding the vibrato. Kind of an interesting thing there. When I'm doing that vibrato, something I've been practicing, is the only contact with the neck I have, my thumb is out here, it's just that first finger. And that kind of gives a cool floating sound. And then I'm going to slide from 9 into 11. 9, 7, 8, 7. So 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. You just get this classic blues 5 chord. Again, this is a blues in the key of B. We're going to talk about the rhythm more in a second, but that's the 5 chord, F sharp 7, leading back to the 1. So I'm going to go through the whole solo slowly here. 1, 2, 3. 3. 4. 1. 3, 4, 1. See if we can try it with a little backing bass line. 1, 2, 3. Nice work on the lead. Let's get into some rhythm playing next. For the rhythm, I want to show you some classic B.B. King style ninth chords. And again, B.B. didn't play a lot of chords, but he would use this one. And I think he got it from T-Bone Walker. But basically I'm putting my first finger on the 6th fret of the 5th string, then my 3rd finger right diagonal on the 4th string 7th fret, then again back to the 6th fret on the 3rd string, and then 7th fret on the 2nd string. And that's a B9 chord. And then you can go to this E9 chord here, and that would be 7, 6, 7, 7, 7. And I lay my 3rd finger down and it just bars across the top strings from 1 to 3. So I've got 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you've got E9 again. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, back to B1, 2, 3. Just following a basic 12-bar structure. F sharp, 9. Same as E9, just up 2 frets, so that's going to be 9, 8, 9, 9, 9. Then E9, then B9, F sharp 9. So I'll add a bass line in here and you can hear what this sounds like. Resolve it there to the 1. So yeah, those would be some great chords. Now there's some cool stuff you can do with these chord shapes. Like you can take the top 3 notes of those chord shapes and move it into sort of this sliding figure. So what I'm going to do is just play this 7, 6, 7, which is just the top 3 notes. And I'm going to go, and that's going to be my B9. So, and then when I move to E9, I'm going to go and do the same 3 from this chord, see? And then the F sharp's going to be this. So I can experiment with that and I'll demonstrate what I'm talking about. You can hear this sound. 5, 4. Try it again. Here we go. kinds of things. Maybe do it slow. Maybe go. And that's the kind of thing I'll just feel out and kind of respond to the music, whatever the rhythm section's doing, and create rhythm patterns out of those chord shapes. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed this lesson and it helps take your playing to the next level. For more information you can click on the annotation on the screen or the iCard if you're on mobile, and you could check out one of my courses. If you're watching this video you may be interested in one of my blues courses. I have one called Blues Power. Alright, well I'm John McLennan. Thanks so much again and we'll see you in the next video lesson.